Welcome back to Split Arrow. Today we're going to be adding a front handle wrap to our Husqvarna 572 XP and bringing you along with us. So let's get to it. This is going to be the front handle wrap that's going to be allowing you to have a grip from all directions, opening up the options when you're cutting on a hill or doing back cuts. So this is an OEM Husqvarna part, and with this, in order to accommodate the wrap, you're going to need to change the faceplate which comes with the kit. Additionally, it has new spikes for the kit and then the hardware to install it. What you're going to need from your initial purchase of the Husqvarna is the tools that it came with, this hex key and the appropriate socket wrench. Otherwise, you can use whatever will fit from your tool collection. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your hex key and you're going to take the larger end, which is the long end, and take out the bottom two screws and the top screw from the side that has the faceplate. So the key that came with it was taking way too long for my liking, so we've upgraded to a socket wrench, and that should speed things along. Remember, you're going to want to take out the bottom two and the top and put them to the side. Don't lose them, you're going to need them. So let's get to it. So now we're going to remove the clutch cover. Might as well try and get some of the dirt out while I have it open. I try and keep your tools as clean as possible. So now you're going to take the two screws from the bottom and put those to the side as well. So now our old one is going to be replaced. So essentially just giving you extra handle so you can grab it on all directions here. Next thing, we're going to remove the two screw spikes and put those to the side. Those in a different spot than the rest of them, so you know where everything goes. So now that we have the old spike out, we're getting ready to put in the new. So what we're going to do is take the hardware supplied, and this is the new chain catcher. I'm going to screw in this over it, put this piece into the larger end, and then use the bolt, tighten it on. We are on, it is tight. New chain stopper is in place. Hey, while we were doing edits on the video, we just want to make sure that we showed there was a correction. The chain stopper is actually on the opposite side as what we showed in the video. So following step is going to be fit the large spikes with the original screws. Now that we have our new spike on, what we're going to do is fit the new handle wrap and start screwing things back together. Here's the three screws that we set aside from earlier. Just going to get those finger tight. So now you're going to take your outer spike and you're going to fit it to the new clutch cover with the tiny screw that was supplied. This little one in the bag. It looks like it was almost there by mistake. It's not. So put that on there, screw her in. Ooh, one thing I'm also seeing here. If the nuts don't stay on automatically anymore, I might have to just ditch this. It came with new nuts. I don't know. I'm sacrificing so much for this. You know? I mean, you're now not going to be able to get as close to the ground if you're cutting, like if you say you're trying to like go real low on a stump. Also, if now when I take off my faceplate and the clutch cover in the woods, because maybe I have to clean it out or change the blade or something, now I have to worry about losing these. That's kind of annoying. And the new cover doesn't have the extra holes to transfer over the seated nut cover. So I don't know. I will put it, I'm going to finish putting it together just so I can do a weight comparison, but I really don't like the fact that now I'm going to be adding weight and losing. Well, we'll see. All right. So now that all the bolts are tightened up, we're going to just quickly do a look over, tell you how easy it was, and how long it took. So after everything's said and done, with the gas and oil in, it comes out to a 22-pound weight. So it's not much of a difference from the one-sided bar, but it will now give you the access to have additional grab points, which is going to help you if you're cutting trees on a hill or have different points of back cutting. So the vantage point that would usually be there, as this was, is just the top, right? So you can access it from one side, but now if you need to on a hill, you could go upward or to the side. It just gives you a different grab point from the opposite end. That's pretty much all the benefit there is. The bar is significantly larger. I mean, the spike is significantly larger. So there's definitely going to be a huge difference in the grab points. So that part's nice. I like that. Another difference is going to be that in the original cover that comes with it, the bolts won't go anywhere. They have these little nifty holes to keep the bolts in place so that you can just quickly unscrew and screw in. This is different in the fact that if you do take off the clutch cover in the woods and lose one of these screws, well, the second one will suffice, but you're going to need to replace it. You don't have to worry about losing it with the other one. So, all in all, I think that this is more so suited for somebody that is going to be cutting down a lot of trees in a bunch of different scenarios in tight spaces where extra hand grip or a position that you can now change the direction that you're cutting from is going to be more critical. Then you might want the wraparound. If you're just going to have a regular, if we have flat land, we cut to clear our land for the forestry program for our firewood business, and for us, I believe that the one side is going to be more than adequate, but it is nice. It gives you different options, and it's all about the option that's going to fit for you. So that's all from Split Farm. Hope you liked the video, and check back next week for more. Take care.